Hola, buenos dias. I am walking through Santa Teresa. I don't know how well the service is going to work, but we're going to try it. Because, fuck around and find out, right? But actually, it's true. Anyways, so I have been receiving a lot of feedback this week surrounding the challenges and the intensity that exists in the air around us, in the universe, in the world at the moment in time. And I wanted to just be here for a moment and just remind you, first of all, drop in with my energy, and remind you that challenges fucking suck, man. Challenges can feel really hard. And again, there's a lot of intensity, a lot of heaviness, a lot of things that are coming up right now for everyone around me in my world, maybe in your world too, that are feeling, again, really heavy, really intense. And they're coming up to be felt. They're coming up to be experienced. They're coming up to be released. And so whatever is happening for you in your world right now, whatever's coming up for you in your world, I want to remind you and invite you to feel it, to allow yourself to experience it. Because what we resist persists, and what you don't allow yourself to feel and to experience is going to play a major effect on your physical body, on your relationships, on all that you express as physical symptoms, all that you find yourself experiencing in relationship with others, on your mind chatter, on your ability to be and feel grounded. Again, we're stepping onto the main road here, so hopefully you can hear me and the noise is not too much. I'll have to go back and watch this later to find out. Again, fuck around, find out, right? But yeah, I want to encourage you to really be with your practices right now, to be with your mindfulness, to check in every single day with yourself, to check in every single day with your body, to check in with what it is that you need. We, as human beings, tend to find ourselves in people-pleasing patterns. We often think about everybody else around us before we think about ourselves. And that leads us to feeling stressed. It leads us to feeling sick. It leads us to feeling pain, physically, mentally, emotionally. And it leads to a lot of challenge in our lives and in the world around us. And so to navigate the challenges and to navigate the intensity, we get to feel and we get to check in and we get to learn how to prioritize ourselves. Because if you can't prioritize yourself, you cannot fully show up for somebody else. If you cannot fully show up for yourself, you cannot fully show up for others. So as you're navigating the waters of your world right now, day 24 out of 100. Nice. Love that. Curious how that's going for you. As you're navigating like the things coming up in your world right now that are feeling intense, all these quads, I'm going to get one right now. Just like, again, like reminding you to check in with yourself every single day. Start in the mornings, like before you wake up and you reach for your phone, check in with yourself. Like, how are you? How's your mind? How's your body? How's your mind chatter? How's your heart? How are your sex organs? How are they doing? Because if you cannot continue to check in with yourself, you cannot continue to become the awareness. You cannot continue to have awareness and become the observer and support you. Right? If you're not listening to your body, and this is one of the things that I really like hammer home with my clients, is is communicating with your body. Your body holds so much wisdom. And so if you're not listening to the signs, the symptoms, the things that your body has to say to you, you're not going to be able to show up and support yourself. So I want to ask you, like, what is it that you need today? How is your mind? Is your mind running rampant with self-sabotaging thoughts, with negative thoughts? Oftentimes when we experience a lot of challenge and a lot of intensity in our world, it can be really easy to focus on the hard things and to get so entangled and intertwined with those lower frequency vibrations. And I had a conversation with somebody yesterday around the importance of gratitude. And gratitude is one of, in my opinion, the most powerful tools when you're navigating some like really hard circumstances, and when you're finding your mind like thinking about all the hard things, thinking about all the negative things, right? Like people might be like, oh yeah, like gratitude. Cool. But it's true. Gratitude is a really, really powerful and simple way to get your mind starting to focus on the beautiful things, on even the beautiful things in the hard and shitty things. And when you can start to focus during those times of intensity, of challenge, of pain, of hardship, when you can focus during those times on even the beauty that exists in all that crappiness, it helps your brain start to use different neural pathways so that you can bring more of those higher vibrational frequencies into your world, right? So that you're not just like finding yourself falling into all of these negative thought loops and self-sabotaging behaviors. So thinking about how are you today, right? Checking in. How's your mind? Do you need to focus on some more gratitude? Can you find things today to be grateful for? I encourage you to like literally get a journal only for gratitude. So every time you go to this journal and you pick it up, you already have this imprint of gratitude connected to the feeling of the journal, the sight of the journal, right? Like your brain is already making the connection to gratitude before you even write anything down. So other things that you can do, like asking yourself, what do you need? Coming back to that question, what do you need today? Do you need a walk? Do you need some nature? Do you need to take your shoes off and connect with Mother Earth? Because for me, like this trip to Costa Rica is a beautiful and very powerful, might I add, reminder of the depth of wisdom that Mother Nature holds for us. And so, do you need some nature time? Do you need to go hug a fucking tree? Go hug a fucking tree. Whatever you need to do, right? Do you need to phone a friend? Do you need to phone someone? And also just like a really strong reminder here, if you're finding that you are seeking and craving support, making sure that you discern before you make that phone call, before you send that text message, whether or not that person that you're reaching out to is actually the best person to hold space to support you. On top of that, are you making the ask to them? Do you want them to just listen? Or do you actually want their feedback? Right? And so to avoid disappointment, to avoid pain, to avoid hurt and challenge when you're already in a space of feeling challenged, make your asks. Be clear. What is it that you need from this person that you might feel like you want or need to reach out to? Right? And so getting clear on your ask, what it is that you're seeking from them before you actually reach out, and making sure that it is the right person to support you. In my past, I used to just like reach out to a person because I was like, oh, I need a person. And in reality, they actually like weren't the most optimal person to offer me support. So I've been able to discern like, who do I want to reach out to and who do I need to reach out to when I'm in certain states. And this is something that you get to do as you learn to self-resource, as you learn to self-regulate. You start to understand all the tools that you have in your toolbox, and you start to get clear on when exactly you need each one of those tools. How does it help you? How does it support you? How does it change the way you feel, the way you think? And this process of really getting to know yourself is, in my opinion, the most important thing that you can do in life. And newsflash, nobody fucking teaches you this. This is why I'm here, why I'm talking to you right now. No one teaches us this in school. And it's the most important tool to have, skill, I should say, to have, is to know these tools. How to use them, when to use them, when to lean on them, when to lean on yourself and when to lean on others is also extremely important to discern. So, what is it that you need today? And another thing that I've been sitting with this week, over the last couple of months, I should say, is this, as humans, we want to change. We want to create change. We want to shift things, right? We want to fix things. We want things to feel and be different. And in my journey with chronic pain, I learned how to use movement and how to use breath, how to use different techniques to help with reducing my pain. And it was this way to have control, to change the experience. And that is important, right? We want to be able to have these tools to be able to change our experience. And there's also the aspect of sometimes we really just need to sit with shit without trying to change it. This is where meditation and being with something like Vipassana is really powerful. How can you sit with something without trying to change it and accepting it as is? And so being able to discern, right, like when is it time to sit with something and when is it time to change something can help you in processing. So as you're moving through all the stuff coming up for you in your world, the intensity, as you're shedding all these layers, excuse me as I itch my face, ask yourself what you need. Do you need to turn on some music and dance? Do you need to have a quick shake it out, like a quick shakeout? You just shake your body like a freaking dog, as hard as you possibly can. Like, set a timer for like 3 to 5 minutes. Can you just shake, right? Animals do it all the time, and we stop doing that. Well, we really don't do that, actually, much as humans, which is why I dance. So, yeah, I just want to drop in with a couple of these reminders as it has been brought to my awareness over and over and over again that there's a lot of heaviness in the world right now around us, that people are moving through some really intense things, excuse me, and that there's a lot coming up for us to collectively heal and individually heal. So, by stepping into your work, you get to help others do the same. By leading as an example, by healing and opting into that yourself, you get to show others how to do it. And you get to be that guide for them. Show them what it looks like. Right? You can't force the work on others. Right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink. Same frickin' thing. Right? People will witness you, and eventually, hopefully, they'll say, wow, I want that too. So, if you want to be an effective leader, if you want to be an effective mother, father, sister, brother, friend, teacher, whoever it is that you are, and whatever labels and titles you choose to adopt for yourself, to be an effective leader in that role, you get to lead yourself first, because we cannot lead others if we cannot lead ourselves. So, check in with yourself today. Check in with what you're feeling in your body. Close your eyes. Notice where it is. Give it a voice. What's it saying to you? What's it asking of you? And how can you care for that part as if you were caring for a baby? Woo! I'm moving things through me this morning. So, anyways, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was a beautiful reminder for you today. If it was, let me know. Drop me a little comment. in the comment section. If you're watching this on replay, let me know. I always really appreciate hearing and knowing like what's coming up in your world and how my messages, you want to call them channeled or intuitive, how these are hitting for you and how it's supporting you through that process, through your journey. So I'm sending you lots of love today. If there's anything that you need and any way that you are craving support, please reach out. Don't hesitate. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you. You're awesome too. Yeah, if there's anything that you need, please don't ever hesitate to reach out. I'm here for you. If you just need an ear, I'm here to listen. If there's anything that you're seeking in regards to guidance, I'm here to offer that. But I thought and felt that this was an important message today to just remind you to tune back into you and to tune back into what it is that your body is experiencing and what it is that you need to support yourself. And whether that's something that you need as an individual or in communities and through support from another wonderful, magical human being. So I'm going to take the day to adventure. I'm hopping on an ATV in a little while. I'm going to check out some waterfalls, Montezuma. Just go play. So, inviting you to go and do the same in your day today. Find some play, find some love, share some love. Maybe offer someone a compliment today. See how that makes you feel. To share in the love. Alright, I'm going to hop on off here. I love you, I love you, I love you. Have a beautiful day today. Bye.